And that's the second CG intro to Baroque 2. Hey everyone, I'm Amos, the Western Style Guy. Let's get the show on the road. Boy, last video. Man, tell you what, when I opened up that recording file and I saw the audio kind of just stop past a certain point, I was devastated. But you know, it's okay. We got some editing practice in. I really like that second intro, actually. It's, the text that they play there is a poem that also shows up in, I forget if it's the cover or if it's one of the early pages of Baroque World Guidance, which is an awesome little book. Well, it's probably not really little. I only have the digital version, but I imagine it's quite big, actually. Do we want a certain and certain? A second and certain? Ooh. An assault? That's not too bad. You know what? I might as well use the girder now. No point in really holding on to it this early on. Do I want to open up a second insert, and am I going to... Sure, a pelt? A pelt's slightly better than a pathetic coat. So yeah, so that poem is one that shows up... I forget if it's the cover or just one of the early pages of Baroque World Guidance, which is an awesome collection of interviews and I think backstories, and I think also... Baroque Syndrome illustrated guides for all of the enemies. It's kind of a little bit full of spoilers probably if you read all of it, but I have not done that myself, so I mostly just enjoy it as a cool little art book. And it's the text of the poem kind of echoes the stuff that Kitsune, one of the I don't know if he's the protagonist necessarily of Baroque Syndrome. I guess he's kind of the main character, right? He's the point of view character. But it kind of echoes what he was talking about with people getting Baroque Syndrome due to kind of being unsatisfied with their real life not matching what they want their life to be. You know, distorted delusions and having to hold Baroque in your heart. It's an interesting idea. Okay, an ID worm. Do I have anything that's not ID'd yet? Not really, but I might in the future, right? There's no reason to not hold on to this. I should use one of these suckers soon. An average meat. I think let's do the classic. The move. Wait for a 3, 2, 1 more hit point. There you go, and eat it. Get a little bit more health. Again, I'm still thinking about how hard those floors 10 onwards. Ooh, nutritive get. That second strata of floors is such a... I mean, I don't know if it's really a stat check necessarily, but speaking of stat checks, how many katos can there be in one room? It's like 4 of them. Don't know if it's a stat check or like an inventory check, but either way, getting our max health high while we can. And this looks like a story room. This looks like story is gonna happen here. No. I thought I was gonna get haunted by... I'm not sure who that is. It didn't seem like it was me. Right? I don't think it's me anymore. Let's show you. I don't know why I threw that. Okay, and here's the poison. Sure would love a detox. I guess a detox isn't that far away. There's a detox right here. Inject the detox with me. I suppose if I really wanted to try hard, I could kind of alley-oop these items one after the other. An idiot meat. You know, like I just throw this, I pick up something, then I move ahead. But then, I'm already worried about whether this is really exciting to watch moment to moment. I mean, it's exciting to play, but you know, dribbling like 20 items certainly is not gonna add to the high thrill. And these idea stuff for us that we've been picking up, doesn't that just make you think of a pearl? I'm thinking about that poem from the intro. Doesn't that just make you... Well, last time I ran into this guy... Okay, he got darkness. I wonder if that means... I feel like that means he can't steal from me because he can't see me. Hey, mind reading thing. I'm gonna talk to you in a second. Let me just clear the room a little bit. We're loaded on ID worms. There's like a third one on the floor. I don't think I really need that many. I don't think I'm gonna use this, so I'm going to put on the defense wings. Raises by 3? That's pretty substantial. That's what? Like a little bit over a fifth? Hey, mind reading thing. Master ought to search for the places inhabited by the drifting maidens. There's a couple of drifting maidens we've met. Right? Both of them with similar names. I'm thinking of Eliza, who drifts through walls and tells of sense spheres, and Alice, who kinda just talked about being dead? I forget what the conversation with Alice was about. It doesn't seem like my reverse diagonal strafe really does too much against the full-size Empress. I think we're gonna hold on to that. Flying. What does a flying do? I think I don't need septic. Flying, what do you do? Okay, that's a good emergency plug to pull. I really like that. That just sounds like it teleports all the enemies away from us, which is perfect. Oh no, you can dodge them actually. Ooh. I just have to be not too zealous with attacking them, I suppose. Nah, never mind. It doesn't feel hyper consistent. More food. Food is quite vital. Which isn't just a joke about how... I meant to drop it. It isn't just a joke about how it restores our... I guess it wouldn't be a good joke because it's vitality and hit points. Anyway, food's important. We want to pick it up. And I might as well infest the... I feel like infesting meat with a worm should ruin it, probably. Right? That's like worm-infested meat now. Alright, what did you do? Ooh, that's huge. We can do a convergence heart and just increase our vitality to just fantastic amounts. In fact, I think I'm gonna do that next floor. Oh man, that's a great trap to get. Or sorry, it's not a trap, it's a torture device. as opposed to a pattern. Hello? Oh, hello. At certain angles you seem to be... Hold on, I'm staying here. I'm staying here. You kinda can dodge her. Maybe I'm just... An evolution. Hold on. Raise my level, don't mind if I do. That's just free. Okay. Next floor. Maybe... Actually, you know what? Realistically speaking, I should probably save the heart trap, the heart torture device for a much later floor. Oh, am I stuck between two of them? Yes, I am. Okay. We're gonna do convergence and we're gonna do thunderstorm. Okay, no need for that. Okay, that kind of worked out. That was really chaotic, but it kind of worked out. AD obtained. Raises attack by 3. Hello. Hopefully not cursed. Oh, we don't need the pelt anymore. Just a regular bone and a stamina. Stamina I think has to do with vitality consumption, or was it vitality max? Okay, a lethargy bone. I really should have used an experience bone. I feel like early on you should probably be just using those suckers constantly. HP max by 20. That's, you know, doesn't feel like the most useful tool we have. Do I have an undarkness? Do I have a vision? No, not really. We'll be fine. Hopefully. At least you scan the entire room when you step into it. The map sees more than I do. Obviously I might be missing like a ton of items just out of sight. Maybe there's like 8 pieces of meat. But I'm pretty sure, okay. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I dropped all of my my darkness heals a floor or two ago. Miss these guys. The 17s, they're not so bad. They're a pretty decent source of experience as well, probably. I have no idea if... It probably... You know what? It's an RPG. It's probably different amounts of experience per different type of enemy. Oh hey, that guy. The man with the box. Possible Alice in Chains reference? Question mark? Hey buddy. Where's the power that pretend angels found? If you know, could you tell me? I need it. I need it so I can reunite with what's inside this box. Sorry, brother. I probably don't know what you... Well, hold on. Pretend... Power that the pretend angels found. The only theory I have right now is the thing that Coriel mentioned. The Dabar. Which I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a real word. Should probably look up if that's a real word. I mean, it could be made up. It could be like Jerry ROM. I haven't decided to Google the word Jerry ROM and see what the significance of the lore implications is. These guys kick really far. Very easier to dodge. I'm just lazy. I should probably eat the seed. I'm just gonna eat the regular seed. The hope is that we can maybe restore our vitality through some kind of magical means. I mean, I have initiative, but now that I know what's waiting on the second stratum, all of this feels like it's possibly, I'm just trying to like get by, you know, I'm trying to get to floor 10 onwards with using as few items as possible. And kind of like putting together my own set of items. At least that's kind of... Yeah. I guess that's how every single roguelike works. You're just kind of trying to use as few items as possible while going up to the floor. Or up to the top floor. So I may have not said anything truly, you know, revolutionary, but... I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, I think I'm just gonna use evacuation here. Not that I need it, but I have 14 of them. I'm sure I won't run out. Floor 6. I don't remember if anything crazy and new appears here. Septic, welcome back. That feels like a real last ditch. It feels like I don't have any healing items, I don't have any food, I don't care if it goes rotten, I just need to heal. Or I need to do damage. Trials. Health recovery rate. Number of defeated enemies affects content. Void if placed within a box. Health HP recovery rate. Like forever? Cause that... If it's, you know, kind of forever ever, that sounds like I don't want to open it. That's rough. Unless I had a strong absorption. I think an absorption would probably make that a little bit better, or a steady supply of meat. Or... I guess there's more avenues of healing in this game. I'm not gonna pretend like I know all of them. But I'm also not gonna pretend like opening up... Hey, that's... that's probably pretty good to have. Huh, what did I drop here? You know what? What the hey? Let's just get that purification sword. It doesn't do anything special, it's just a basic sword. But it's not like bumping it up to 5 is gonna really... You know... bookmark the timestamp of when they save us, but I don't think using that assault on this particular sword at this particular moment in time is really going to affect my performance negatively in the future. I don't know what the hit points are of any of these enemies, so I don't know if... Like a +1 is never by itself probably gonna bring me over to like, oh, it took me 7 hits to kill this enemy, now it takes like 6. But hey. Hey, floating woman. I was told to seek you out. You've been torn apart twice now. Have I? I feel like I died once. Oh, you want to cut me? That's fine. You probably want to kill me, right? And kill me. If you killed me, I think I'd be glad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I thought you had more stuff to say. You've been torn apart twice now. What if I throw something to you? Am I just gonna... I'm probably just gonna end up throwing it to the sense sphere in that case. Are we just kind of hanging out this time around? I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind just hanging out, but I feel like there's something I do here. Let's throw her a bone. A tribute. Unnecessary. I don't want this thing. What I'm looking for, it isn't this. So we are looking for something, and also on top of that, the bone did get teleported into the sense sphere. What could she be looking for? Fuck off. Not dealing with you right now. Idiot meat not obtained, I guess. Let's just eat this right now to get our vitality up just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not gonna do anything magical for me here. Oh boy. Are you a second Glero or are you the same one I just threw? Nice miss. Ooh. We want this, even if it's completely unknown. Oh god, I'm cornered? Average rotten? Oh boy. This is a hell situation to get into against that guy. I don't really want to start accumulating stomach aches this early on. It's not the end of the world, but you know, if I don't need it, I should avoid it. Oh boy. Corridor really is not the place to be fighting these guys. Or maybe it might be. Nope, nope. Nope. Wait, how long is this corridor? Holy moly, it feels like you've been backstepping for like an hour. Okay. I'm getting better at dodging these guys. I say, and immediately get hit 3 times. Oh, speaking of guys I really don't want to be fighting in a corridor, you're like eminently dodgeable in open space. My rotten average meat is so desirous of getting back into my inventory, but I'm sorry, buddy, we must part ways here. Dude, you know, I kinda don't want / need to fight you. So I'm going to parse that situation. Okay, so here's the plan. The ideal plan. Oh god. The like best case scenario would be but I managed to get to like floor 10. In floor 10 I use the nutritive and I turn an entire room into hearts. Or like I do a convergence hearts and then I have a ton of vitality. God, you guys are just everywhere. I'm not looking to get thieved upon. Do I have any kind of range attack against you? Not really. I guess I could throw the experience bone, right? I feel like it's a little bit better safe than sorry with those guys. Let's check out that northern room. I wonder what item Alice wants. Though maybe it might be a little bit presumptuous of me to say that it's for sure an item that she wants. Certainly not an experience bone. That's not really gonna do anything to her. Hopefully there's no like grudge over me hitting her on accident when I wanted to talk. I feel like I'm never gonna stop doing that. Just don't want to deal with that guy in the corridor. This room has an offshoot room? So yeah, obviously the ideal goal as laid out by Amos, the Western style guy, is I simply do not need to use the nutritive before eyeball. Who are you? Prevents blindness and lust. At least right now those don't seem like... I don't know if I've encountered a single enemy that does... Oh fuck. I don't think I've encountered a single enemy that does... less damage. We're really lucking out on the chained hearts here. I'm just skirting that 30-0 range non-stop. Do I need a second convergence? I don't know that I do. Do I need a lucky coat? I'm gonna say definitely not. My feeling is... So not last time, but like last proper run, all my... all the problems I laid onto future Amos. Last time I found the guy Coriel, right? And they gave me their idea Sephiroth. And I'm thinking a couple of things here, actually. Oh boy. No. I'm thinking... I just use the invincibility here for a second. Give myself some breathing room. I'm thinking I maybe pick up the Coriel's sphere. Cultivation. What do you do? Oh. I don't want that. I don't want to cultivate more grotesques. Why would I ever want to do that? Unless there's one that's like a treasure mimic or something. So if I took the idea Coriel's idea Sephiroth and gave it to Alice, maybe she would like that. Maybe that's the thing that she wants. It could be, right? I've not really looked much in by the way of like guides or tutorials on how to play this game, so I don't really know. Aside from seemingly doing runs, I don't know what the what you call it, the language of getting progress is in this game. You know what? Maybe it's time to say goodbye to the pathetic sword. And say hello to 5 homing. That's gonna really help us out with the Zerg women. Because they don't really want to be fighting you up close. It's such a cool sound on it. Erasure. That's the tattoo remover, I think. I don't remember if I have one on me right now, so I'm gonna say probably not current Amos's problem. Damn, really long corridors this time around. Hello. That's a lot of doors. That's a lot of pathways. You know? How about this? Eat and then erase. Let's explore a little bit. I don't think... I'm not super eager to fight the liars, the strength women. But I'm kind of eager to explore the rest of this floor because you never know when you're gonna run into some plot around the corner. I was wondering, I was like, oh, did I just... Yes, I did. I just took a big circle. Hey, buddy. They're so detailed, or rather, it's not necessarily that they're detailed, but they, something about their posture and color scheme has the effect of, oh, that might be an NPC I should talk to. But then obviously... can't really talk to them, you just get hit for quite a lot. I don't think either in this run or in the... I guess that answers what the rest of this floor's rooms are. I don't think either in this or in the last run I managed to get like a good amount of defense. Right? What am I rocking right now? I'm rocking a 5 defense total. Or at least plus 5 defense. I don't know if that's like huge, right? I feel like it would make a real world of difference for my HP bar. Hey lady, I think we're gonna have to kill you. Two homings and 2 melee attacks. I do get hit guaranteed. It's not tenable. If only there was like a training mode for me to practice spacing. I feel like there should be a way to... maybe a good old circle strafe. I haven't really tried. Okay, floor 8. We got time for a couple more floors, surely. It would be crazy. It would really go hard for me if we, like, managed to make it to the next strata here. Oh hey, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make it go. We're going to use... do I not have a convergence? Did I drop all my convergences? Probably. Well, we're gonna use the heart then. I just saw all the deaths and I was like, you know what? not today, maybe. Let's collect the hearts. And I guess let's eat all of them. Hey, and my vitality maxed out, or it increased. That's good. Fire. What do you do? Bestows fire attacks when it affects you or a sword. Elemental attacks, huh? That's interesting. That might be something to consider. It's definitely something to think about. I would love to use the trick that the game taught me. I would love to have like a second worm and give myself a double worm combo. I don't know how likely that is to happen. Man, by the end of this video series, I'm just gonna be a god of backward strafing. Oh, hey! Hey, can I squeeze through? I'm just trying to squeeze through here. Excuse me. Just trying to get out. Purification necessary. Purification necessary. Can you get out of my way, buddy? I am glad that you're here, but not in this exact quadrant of the map, maybe? Would be preferable. Speaking of things that would be preferable, maybe I should, like, stop jumping on every pattern I see. Maybe that would be good, but how else am I gonna know if maybe that's like the pattern that increases your vitality and HP max? Hey buddy, you said some shit about like killing littles last time. I don't think you're like on my good guy list right now. I would say probably none of the angels are on my good guy list right now. Okay, can you knock it off? I feel like I've hit you 20 times. Okay. Hey, buddy. Synth spheres are objects that transmit the world's data, but we of the Malkuth were able to make them transfer other things like equipment. For example, if you throw an item into a synth sphere, it will be transferred above ground. Okay, I know that already. Let's get to have in writing, I suppose. And it's also interesting, transmitting the world's data. I guess that's why they're called sense spheres, probably, right? Like in the way that an eye transmits visual data, if you really want to think about it that way. Okay, this... I think we're approaching the stairs to the next stratum, right? Wait, no, we're in like floor 8. That's a little bit too early. Yeesh. Secretion. You know what? I'm just gonna move on. Perhaps I don't need to fight everything. Maybe level 15 is enough for the rest of the game. Recovery AD, I kinda want that. I'm going to throw this to you. I'm going to inject myself with a recovery AD and I'm going to throw a second bone at you. Left RG. Oh, yeesh. Okay, I'm getting hit by multiple of them. I need to get out. I might also need to start dipping into my meat collection. Grounding. Resistant to electric attacks. How resistant? They were doing like 8 damage a pop. Now we're doing 7 damage. No, we're doing just as much damage as previously. Okay, here... Let's not do anything rash. Let's not do anything too rash. I say after having spent like 5 of my good items. Oh yeah. What are we gonna do if you evacuate you away? No effect. Oh yeah, that was like a thing with the second strata items as well, that they no longer affect some of the higher level enemies. Oh, that's new. Okay. Well, you know what, ladies? Who am I to judge? Might not. To me, it doesn't seem like an appropriate time. There's so many of you. What if I throw this at you? That's just damage. Okay. Is it the case that if you have a lust status effect, you can't attack anyone? You just walk towards the nearest enemy? That seems to be what the behavior was, right? You know what? Oh my god. I really, like, the moment these enemies appear, I feel like I haven't been, like, on par damage-wise with what I need to keep, like, fragging out. Stamina. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm's gonna be good. Not gonna step on that. Not gonna take that particular risk. Resurrection. Revives user when HP is depleted. When resurrected becomes a null. Okay, that's good. That's good. That might be kind of the key to how we get further than I've gotten before. Really wondering, am I meant to be able to go toe-to-toe with the enemies? Or not toe-to-toe, but rather, am I meant to be able to... Oh man, there's so many of you here. Am I meant to be able to fight all of them, or would it be better to... You know, at this point, am I maybe more intended to, like, do dodging and weaving and picking of fights? The first set of floors seemed, like, pretty lax. Like, I think you can kind of get by and get a bunch of levels. And maybe now you're meant to actually just... kind of play it a lot safer and hope that you've gotten enough momentum. That's my feeling. And my feeling is also, let's do one more floor. I'm feeling like I maybe made a big mistake. We'll see. Hey, spending one invincibility in that situation, I feel like that's fine. Laughing. What does a laughing do? Laughs while held are open. Grotesque can attract you by laughter. Scary? That's... well, they're probably alerted to where I am right now, but... why would you want that item? Hey, Coriel. The littles sometimes speak to me of things other than their suffering. They told me that you possess the ability to purify, comrade. Could you do me a favor and perform that on me? I'm positive that the distortion of our world was the Archangel's doing from the very beginning. If only we had noticed sooner. No matter. Please purify me. Take my water. Take your water. Well, that's an interesting thing to say. I wonder if stacking 2 fireworms makes the fire better. You know what? Infest the fireworm. And you infest the purification. I don't know if that worked that way. But we can't really... Beggars can't be choosers here in floor 10. Lucky, and a septic. Have I seen you before? I think I have. This sense sphere stores memories of my sins, but I haven't found the courage to confess them to anyone else. I'm just a worthless coward. Hey, it's hard, buddy. Don't blame yourself. You know, it's not that easy, but I mean, I can do the thing for you that I did for the other guy. I'm not sure if you want me to, though. I want you to stop. As much as I wish I could be, I must not be purified. Okay, there you go. Huh. What if I... Hold on, what if I give you this? No, it would be better if you held on to it. Okay. What if I gave you... this? Okay, same thing. Well, I hope you figure out whatever's going on with you. That was the character that told me to, not use... Well, I'm parsing it as do not use, but it was very conveniently muffled. But I think they told me to not use the angelic rifle. Darkness. I think I want that. Darkness. Infests you in your coat and prevents blindness. I think that's good. I'm gonna leave that guy alone. This is a scary place. I'm really going into this with the mindset that I should not take fights basically at all anymore. Especially if I don't know if I can, guarantee a clean one. That's really useful. We're gonna inject ourselves right now with that, in fact. Evolution, that's fantastic. See, okay, this guy kind of needs to fight. Or he can at least throw. Nope. Ooh. Okay, dodge some stuff. If I run into one of those wall guys, though... Oh boy. Oh brother. Okay. Floor 11. I think that's the floor where I died last time. And so in the honor of the Amos that went before us, I think I'm gonna suspend here and leave a sort of really just kinda forgot the word cliffhanger for like a full minute there. All the stress of floor 10 is getting to me. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think the episode has been running long enough and we're at a good point here to start next one off with a bang. Hopefully not a bang that takes me to 0 hit points. That would suck. I want to get deeper into this game. Anyway, thank you for watching all of this. Thanks for tuning in as always. Hope to see you next time, and until then, take care.